I have a lot of experience with these cases, and they are far more complicated than I think what you would think or what the public thinks.
The attorney for a Cape Coral man accused of threatening girls as young as 11 years old in order to get their naked pictures, speaking out tonight ahead of his next appearance. This man, 25-year-old Lucas Bales, facing more than 20 charges after Polk County Sheriff's officials investigated, and they said that he was threatening these girls on an app called Kik.
4 New Corners' Lisa Greenberg sitting down with the man who's representing Bales in court. Lisa?
That's right, Patrick and Amy. The father of an 11-year-old girl went to deputies saying his daughter was being threatened. According to this Polk County Sheriff's Office arrest warrant, Bales told her he was going to post her home address online, asking strangers to rape her or set her house on fire if she didn't send him naked photos. But Bales' attorney says the state has a lot to prove here. I want to warn you, some of what you're about to hear is very graphic.
These charging documents paint a graphic picture of what investigators say Lucas Bales messaged to a young girl over the app Kik. Quote, "I'll post your address all over the internet, begging people to rape you. Or you can be a good girl and obey me and stop asking questions. I just want live pics and Skype. That's not so bad. Why don't I just burn your house down when everyone is sleeping sometime?" Messages the girl's father and the Polk County Sheriff's Office see as threatening, charging him with 7 counts of written threats to kill or harm.
These threats are pretty substantial.
But Bales' attorney, Joe Villacava, sees it differently.
I would not, first of all, I wouldn't call that a threat, but if we were all arrested for what's in our head, we'd all be in prison.
Villacava tells me in his eyes, Bales' statements are conditional threats, which he claims aren't considered threats in a court of law.
What a conditional threat means is that you're going to do something if something else happens, and it's classic assault law, which means that's not a crime. But a threat has to be objective. The person has to take it as a threat, and I have to mean it as a threat, and I have to have the ability to do it.
Villacava also says the state could have trouble proving it was Bales behind the username Daddy, and if he knew it was an 11-year-old girl, his arrest shaking the Cape Coral neighborhood he lived in.
He's very sick. He's obviously got problems and issues.
What is going to be the difference between bad taste and just bad taste and bad taste versus an illegal act where you're actually trying to do harm to a child?
Telling me at this point, he thinks they have a solid defense.
I would almost argue this is cartoonish. I mean, this is so over the top, what I've read so far. It's totally in bad taste, whether he said this or not. But at the end of the day, as far as a crime goes, if we were all in jail for bad taste or things that come out of our mouth, we would literally all be in prison.
Now, Villacava says they won't know the final charges Bales will be facing until his arraignment, which should be happening within the next few weeks. Live in the studio, Lisa Greenberg, Fox 4, in your corner.